still of the night, gazing up at the sky. When the stars began to fade, dimming lanterns in our eyes. Thought that
how's it going, everybody? Welcome back to another stream. Hope everybody's having a wonderful, beautiful day. My left nostril feels like it needs to sneeze, so at some point, if I just absolutely explode here, don't worry about it. I'm good. I just feel like a sneeze coming on for a bit now. Don't you hate that? Especially when it's one that lasts for a while. I never really get them lasting long, but oh man, when they last forever, that is the worst. How y'all doing? Welcome back. Hope everybody's having a good one. Today we got ourselves more 5V5 1V1 DUELS on the day, boys. Yesterday we had EU. It took us a bit to scrape them together. Kragar is no longer playing retail for as far as I understand. I don't know. He didn't really say anything to me. We just kind of found out. We hopped on and we're like, all right, what's happening? Oh, Kragar is gone? Like, only playing Classic again? All right, there it is. I'm surprised he actually got into Classic Kata. I know that he was really into Classic Original, and then Classic Hardcore. He loved the hell out of it. And at some point, he just like hit his limit. He was like, all right, I'm done with this whatsoever. You know what I mean? I'll get the groups. I'll get the music here in just a second, boys. But we gotta get the groups listed. Where is the audio? Is it active? Is it on? Can you guys hear this already? Music? Oh yeah, you can. Alrighty. There we are. More or less good. 86 days left on MOP Remix, by the way. It's so weird having that number hanging over people's heads the entire time. It's just weird. I mean, I guess they had the number there for, what is it called? The, I don't even remember. What is it? Plunderstorm? They had the number there too, right? But yeah, it's interesting, man. It is interesting. Groups are gonna be listed now over in the raids legacy section, and I'll get the what is it, the copy paste thing for it. Now I got something in my eyeball, man. I'm either trying to sneeze or I got something in my eyeball. What is happening today? I'm not even having technical issues. I'm just having like life issues today. What is going on, dude? Oh, my eyeball hurts so. Wow. Oh, that's painful. Oh, that's painful. Okay. We're gonna try to ignore that as best we can. Boys, groups are listed right now. If y'all want to join, we are listed over in the Raids Legacy section under Molten Core. So if you want to find us, more than welcome to. While I set up all the other stuff for the day. I feel like I just got a lot of stuff done, but I still feel behind, man. Don't you hate that? That feeling when you're like, all right, I want to make sure I get everything done, and it's like no matter how much work you get done. Shadow Strike. There's a rogue here? What is happening? Can I not hang out in the Dragonflight blockade? Just chilling? Does there have to be some random rogue? Oh, there's like a druid too. Wait, he just phased. Oh, come on. Don't tell me. What is this phasing garbage? Wait, there's a druid here too. Hold on a second. I swear to God I saw a druid. Yeah, 100% there was a druid. Or no? Oh, it's a friendly druid. Never mind. So there is a druid. Who is this rogue that stabbed me earlier? What is happening? What is going on? Dalaran, I'm going to join as soon as I get some, doing some Overwatch. Overwatch? Huh? Do people actually play Overwatch? It used to be like a popular game, but I feel like now it's like you either are into it. I feel like they've already got the crowd that plays Overwatch on a regular or don't. Where is this rogue? Can I find this scoundrel? Is he up in the air? Am I looking down too low? Should I be looking up? Possibly. I'm about to place down a Hearthstone table, man. I'm literally seconds away from just swapping down and placing down a Hearthstone table. Groups are listed right now. I'm gonna go through all my B-Nets, boys, and try to see if we could scrape a group together real quickly. Yesterday it took us a little bit to get one up and running on the EU. I want to see if it could help cut down on that time over on the team NA at all. I feel like I keep asking ASAP if he wants to join these, but I almost could never get him to. Hey, Dire, Duels tonight, friend? I gotta just feeling cringe. I really wanted to play tonight, but I can't. All good, was. Don't worry about it, my guy. Hey, don't worry about it. Hey, C-Rude. Hosting regular duels today. Want in? I'm thinking what I'll do is I'll swing back to what's it? What am I trying to say? I'll swing back to who was it? ASAP later. I think I'll just go through all my regulars. Hey, Held Rock. Those tonight. Let's see if Kargath is down for any at all today. Hey, Kargath. Duels this evening, my friend. Also, Crom hit me back up, or Conan rather. Conan hit me back up the other day. He was like, "Yo, Duels." I'm like, "Yeah, we're still hosting if you want to join in." Hey, Raven, want to join Duels after the Throne of Thunder run? Because I'm pretty sure, unless Throne of Thunder ends really early, that's going to be a hell of a run. Hold on a second. Did I just see a guy? I thought I did. I saw that. Okay, there's a guy super low. Let me know if we're missing one. Okay. All right, we're gonna try to see if we can throw a group together then, and we'll try to get you in when we're missing one. Hey, Duels tonight. Let me see if we can get some together, dude. I'm actually now I'm looking at my BNet. Everybody on the EU is on, but everybody on NA is gone for the day. What is happening? What is happening? Oh no, are we gonna be struggling today? Is it in Legacy? It will be in Legacy raids, yeah. Although it is today on NA, not on EU. That being said, if we are struggling to get these done on NA, I'm not against putting a group together on EU. If somebody else wants to do that for me. I'm not against that completely. But I cooking those, try to see. Just got on to throw groups together. Have fun on NA, mans. I mean, if we are struggling to get a group on NA, I wouldn't be against trying to see if we can put together a group over on the EU. Because I'm seeing a lot of EU homies on tonight, man. A lot of EU homies on tonight. So, I don't really know, man. I don't really know. We're gonna try. I really want to give NA a proper shot today if I can. But, yeah. There's just nobody on, man. Oh, no. Between Kata and between MOP Remix, yesterday was a little bit tough. to get a group together. I'm hoping today will be, I don't know, maybe a little bit easier, just like hair easier or whatever. But groups are already listed with assists. If you guys got any homies you want to invite, you're more than welcome to. And we got Tank joining in. How you doing, my guy? I hope you're having a good one. Kargat said he's down if the basic group needs a +1. Otherwise, I guess he's just grinding out arenas for a bit. Hey, friend, we hosting tonight. Doing? Gotta get farmed? I'm not in the slightest bit geared since I've been on MOP Remix, bro. I've been spending a crazy amount of time in MOP Remix also. It's actually been, like, wild. Like, I don't know. I feels like whenever I'm not on MOP Remix, I am falling behind everybody else. But that means, like, I'm barely getting any time spent on live, getting any gearing done on any of my characters whatsoever. And, like, it's a pretty good time to just, like, get a bunch of characters geared with Season 4 gear. Because I think this gear is going to be as good as you can get until pre-patch, maybe, right? I could be wrong, though. Maybe. Kreisbat is on. Dude, we didn't even see Kreiser yesterday, man. Oh, no. Oh, no. You know what? If we for some reason cannot get a group together on a name, I wouldn't be completely against trying to get a group together on the EU and getting my boy Kreiser and back in here. Mop heirlooms them. I do need to go back and get those, though. I'm probably gonna start like farming Garrosh on, I don't know, normal LFR, whatever I can, just to get like the heirlooms. So I don't want to see if I can get like as many of those mob heirlooms, at least to cover all of my classes, right? At least to cover like an intellect heirloom, agility, strength, you know, things like that. I do want to get those because those are really, really good. And they're really good for anytime walking things like Mage Tower, because they have multiple sockets in them. They technically should scale the best as like out of any weapon for heirlooms. Yeah, I need to go get tusks. You did tusks. I mean, not for glad, but I need tusks. I feel you. Honestly, start farming tusks on your main, because I'm pretty sure you should be able to do Garrosh skip once a day on your main. And like I've gotten tusks, and they just gotta drop. So I feel like at the very bare minimum. That, or what else do you need to buy tusks? Don't you need like another currency? Is it like you need fragments for killing Garrosh and bronze? Or was it another currency? Because I know you need that new currency from Garrosh specifically just to buy the heirlooms. I don't remember for tusks. I know you need bronze and something else. I'm not sure what exactly. Pre-patch gears only get a good champion level warbound. Is it actually? I mean, that's not. Oh, yeah. At that point, you might as well go for mythics. But like, you're gonna be replacing gear so fast anyway that it's like, yeah, I don't know. Is it worth? I mean, technically, it is worth. But I don't know. I'm pulled in different directions now. It's like on one hand, I should do it, but I don't know. Succubus with a talent that takes 10 seconds off her skill is OP, 1 and 2v1 arena with her. You mean the Succubus EC? I didn't even realize there was like a skill to upgrade the Succubus. I didn't even realize about that. Okay. I didn't even know. Let's see, who else can I invite, man? That's on NA. A lot of homies on EU are on, man. Pav and all the boys. Yeah, everybody's on EU, man. Shiny? I want to see if Shiny's down. Hey, Shiny, wanna join 5V5 Duels, friend? And I guess we could do Stoneblood too. Hey, Stone, wanna join 5V5s tonight? Sensei? Yo, my guy, did I not see you on? Are you offline? Are you hiding? Okay. Okay. Actually, you are. You actually are. Now I feel like I should have drew attention to it. So we need 2 more for this team, and we still need to make another team of 5. So if you guys got any homies you want to invite, any friends or whatever, more than welcome to, man. More than welcome to. Yeah, get done a mine long ago. The pre-patch gear, okay. Well, okay, so data mining, right? It's not a set in stone thing when it comes to like item levels of things. Usually it's like a suggestion that this thing is coming, but even like sometimes they have a thing testable on PTR and then it comes out to live and then it's not even the same. right? I've had that happen before where I'm like, okay, there's this thing on PTR. I can literally interact with this thing on PTR. This is how it works. This is how it functions. This is the tooltip. And I'm like, hey guys, this thing is coming on in pre-patch PTR. This is the item, showing you the footage. This is how it works. Live comes out, they change it the last second. Or like they had an internal build and they changed it, we just never got to test it. And then I'm like, well, now that video is basically, that section is misinformation. Damn it. You know what I mean? Like, wow, what the hell? Why? Out of all the things you're gonna change, why this? Why that specifically? What is happening? It's the worst. It is actually the worst, man. I don't know what to do. It's just like, all right, I guess I'll have to add a comment there. Hey, this thing actually changed. Literally, I just shouldn't on stream or on a video I show exactly how it works, but that isn't how it works anymore, apparently. It just, I don't understand, dude. It tilts me. Out of all the things, that does tilt me. Is that a random rogue? Or is that like a real rogue you're dueling? Oh, there was a random rogue. Sendorf? Wait. It's not even stealth. Why am I using my specialized for that? What is happening? One fox? Yo, easy. Easy. Easy, fox. Easy. 2 attempts. Man, the enhancement shaman looks so lackluster. The Sha enchant? Oh, yeah. Okay, so is it actually that bad, or is it just like it looks all kinds of weird? Like, am I wrong on it, or am I wrong about it, or does it like all look all kinds of funky? Because I feel like it's not. I feel like we got a bugged version. You know what I mean? It feels like we didn't get the right version. Like whatever's happening is that it? Is that it? Yeah. Like, it looks so. That doesn't look like Sha. Like at all. I mean, I guess the tip, maybe. Because it got a little bit of like Sha thing about it, but like the rest of it being white, I just don't understand it. Yeah, it doesn't look great at all. I feel like Shadowlands mogs look more like Sha mogs, right? Like Shadowlands Season 2 maybe? Oh, you got all the weapons. But you got it way back in the day though, Jake, didn't you? Yeah, you didn't have to grind this. Yeah. Dude, I'm actually still a little bit sad that, I don't know why, but Blizzard marked me as a frog farmer. I didn't really spend a lot of time with frogs. Did you guys see that? The whole like cloak nerfs they've done? So I got my cloak nerfed, but they actually gave me more stats than I had. Let me explain. I did do a little bit of frog farming. I had to go get some footage for frog farming, so I got enough footage, but I also had all the things I was working on that day. So I was trying to get that done as quickly as possible. Phone? Thunderstorm. Okay, cool. Beautiful. Weather. Gonna get probably really nice actually. Shadowbloom, is that your name? Is that you on Shadowbloom? Okay, Druid. So we need a +1 for this group and we'll be good to go. Let me see, because he said need +1 for this group, then forming second group. He did say, I don't know when he needs a +1. I'm not gonna tell him like, yo, we're ready to go, but like we're still scraping people together, but yeah. How do I join? So the groups are listed over in the relative raids. Like I said, today we're hosting them over on the Team NA. You guys are all welcome to join, by the way, on Team NA, but they're listed right now over in the raids legacy section under Molten Core. We do that just for cross faction stuff. Until they can give like a checkbox where you can put it in custom PvP, where you can just enable cross-faction off the bat, we list them in under Raids Legacy. I show it on your stream. If you just want to let me know what your character name is, High Power, what server, my guy? Because I can invite you directly. I can definitely invite you directly. Anybody and everybody is welcome to these duels, man. Actual rogue dueling, yeah? Oh no, it is this guy. He's got caught in like a little pixel. What are you doing, Goober? You just sneaking up on that guy, and I'm like, nope, you're not doing it today. Now he's gonna hit me, man. Now he's gonna hit me, and all I did is just imprison him and just not touch him. Just like, get out of here. All right, I'm gonna make, I got buff arms lead, yeah? I guess I'm gonna make him lead. Making second group quick. And buff arms, your lead for the time being. I like your glasses, by the way. Looking like a gentleman and a scholar. That hat is a cloak, right? Technically, or like if you mog into it. Wait, can you have both a hat on the back and a hat on your head? Like Chen's hat? Hat? I can't even talk. Second group is listed if you guys want to join us. I'm on Moonguard Realm. High power Moonguard. Let me see if I can try, man. Can you just type out like the full name maybe? Or, I mean, I could try this, right? Invite high power Moonguard. That should maybe work. It says target unfriendly. Yeah, so you're probably Alliance. I'm Horde. You gotta join through LFG, man. You gotta join. Just find us under Molten Core, right? Look up Legacy Raid, Molten Core. You'll find us pretty quickly. How many other Molten Cores are there? Not that many. Wait, I should also see me, right? Hopefully. Double hat combo. Oh, yeah, I can do double hat. Okay. I had no idea. Look at someone on a turn, though. Yeah, I can see that. I can see that. Hell yeah, my guy. There you are. There you are. We do this for cross-faction purposes. I would love to just be able to list it in custom PvP and just do it like that, but yeah. Until they add like a thing where you can like checkbox, hey, this group is for like cross-faction group for custom PvP. Yeah. The only other option we have is listed in RBGs, but then most people are like queuing up. They're like, I don't know what this duel is. I didn't even read it. I'm just trying to join RBG. I don't know what this is. Is this RBG? Are we RBGing, boys? It's like, no, it's a duel thing. And it just like happens to literally everybody that comes across these, man. Literally everybody. It's so regular. Hell yeah. Yeah, if you guys have any homies you want to invite, man, more than welcome to too. What the hell? Oh, he disappeared completely. He kidnapped a warrior. No, he's not gonna kidnap. Oh, he's not gonna let him. Wait, hold on, rogue. Please. Oh, please. What do you mean need to target? I saw I targeted the rogue trying to see if I could hit him with a glaive so the warrior can catch up to him. Because the rogue tried to one-shot him in the opener, failed it, and he was getting punished for it. It was about to vanish cloak, run away, and I wanted to just keep him in combat, let the warrior take out all the rage of the guy. Press a button, nothing happened. Like, what is happening, Blizz? Is it just like, am I bugged? Or did I just hit wrong key? Because I know half my key buttons don't work in this thing. At least half. At least roughly half or more. Or more. Wait, did it catch him? No, different guy altogether. I was gonna say. Dude. Alright, so we still need a couple more on this side. Void Queen trying to invite? Hold on a second, guy. Invite? I got you, my man. So with this, we need like 3 more, and we'll be good to go. Wait, Cole, hold on, Tier. Why do you type out, whenever you type out my name, I notice you type out Dalaran. Like, you're missing an extra A. Or you just call me Dal if you're typing out the entire name, but like, you keep scuffing it every single time. I don't understand. Hasn't it told you to look like a Mexican guy? What? Huh? What? That's probably the most sane conversation starter you can have with a WoW player. Am I right, boys? What the hell? Man, the 2-hander, recolor reel, don't change it much for a warrior. Dude, it really doesn't. Look at that thing, though. Oh, yeah. I agree. Not a lot. Like, this looks, look, this looks like Shaw. This enchant looks like Shaw, right? It's just all this like corruption emanating from it. And look, hold on. They have so many weapons with like a Shaw touch to it. They could have just done so much cooler stuff with it. Hold on, this whole Shaw thing just doesn't really look that good. Hold on. Not a Heart of Fear, Terrace. Most of the weapons from Terrace look really solid, don't they? They have this like Shaw aesthetic, dude. Look how cool that looks. The sword, I mean, it's literally sort of Shaw, but like, look at this. It's like tinged with Shaw. What about this thing, right? It's got like a literally like a stuff emanating out of it. This got a effect, right? I think that's what they were trying to go for, but it just doesn't hit the same. It just does not hit the same at all. This would have been cool. Imagine just like your weapon is now coated in this purple, and there's just like, oh, look at this. Look at this. They should have just had it like so it just like overtakes your weapon, right? And corrupts it or whatever. But instead of just like a white little like trail, look at that thing. It's just like a white little trail with like a little bit of like spots of Shaw thing or whatever. It doesn't feel like Shaw at all, not one bit. I'm hoping to go back and like adjust it. Maybe it's, this is why I was like, this is why I thought that, you know what, it doesn't look like it's fully implemented. Looks like it's like something broke when they were making it and they just didn't get it to work properly, and they were like, all right, we'll just put this in for now, but then hopefully they'll work in like a different version later or something. I don't really know. I don't really know. I feel it could look so much cooler. There's so much cool stuff to be inspired with Shaw and whatever. But yeah. Hey, Garo Bear. Posting 5v5s tonight. Want in? See if Garo Bear says anything. PRF? Yo, what's up, my man? How you doing, my guy? Hey, how you doing? Yo, we still need one moss and we'll be good to go, actually. Well, no, that's a lie. We need 2 moss. If Garo joins in, then we need 1 moss. Hey, Duels tonight? I want to see if Shikamaru wants to join in. I'll hit him up. I'll see what he says. Besides that, I have mostly PvE Andes on my BNet, so not too many people I can really hit up. It's a PvE enchant, so let's work on it. I guess so. I guess so, but like, I don't know, all the other rewards are pretty cool, right? The keg, the chicken coop, right? All those things are pretty neat, or whatever. To you, friend. Pieces? Yo, get in here, my guy. Get on your pieces. So we need Ono Moss, actually, and we're good to go. Tank. Also, I'm pretty sure I whispered you earlier, right? I just need to have your, like, face out here. Also, I have 0 expectations for duels for today on NA. Yesterday on EU, it took us so long to get a duel going. I have 0 expectations. We'll get as many games as we can tonight, but like, I know between classic, between like whatever seasonal rewards people still try to get for retail, and Mr. Pandaria, like there's way too many versions of the game that everybody is playing. What's up, my guy? Hope you have a good one. I like the Mog. I like this whole angelic look you got going on. I like the shoulders. Oh, that looks so good. I gotta get those on my priest, like the elites in particular, before it's gone, because I feel like I'm just gonna miss out on it completely. It looks so good. I like the way it looks. Yeah, I like it. Look at that. You got wings on wings on wings. You just need like an extra layer of wings. Actually, you get shoulder wings, you got your chest piece wings, and you got your actual wings. Yeah, wings on wings. You just need like a 4th layer, and you're set. And you're good. Another thing they should have done is make the cloak toys show flows. True. They did make it so that, I don't know why they made it only like client side. But yeah, the cloak, I feel like they probably didn't want for people to have too many effects on the screen because maybe it was causing issues. So there must have been like a specific reason why they didn't do that, because maybe that visual and whatever what happens there with the visual maybe causes one too many issues. There's usually a reason why they don't, like when they have to do that, they usually do it because they have to, not because they want to, right? I know Blizz does some weird stuff here and there that's like questionable and people criticize them for it or whatever. Totally get it. But there are some times when they do things that are like not on purpose to be crappy, right? They don't scuff it just for the sake of scuff. Oh, GL, come. Okay. I will get you if there is a spot. Why are they killing you? What the hell is this guy doing? Like quintessential rogue player, just strafing back and forth. Is he actually trying? He is pressing a venom. Or is he? I can't even tell. He got dots in you. No, maybe. I can't tell if he's trying or if he's just auto-attacking. Okay, now I can tell he's not trying. You know what? I wonder if he was actually trying at the beginning, and then something weird was happening and decided, you know what? I'm gonna pretend like I'm not trying. I'm not gonna pretend like I'm not actually giving it my all here. Who is this? He a friend, and you guys are bullying him. Wait, you were discreet on that thing? Hell yeah. Hell yeah. Because if you were Shadow, there's no way, man. Где собирают сегодня рифти игры на NA, не в Европе, в Америке? Пятница в Европе, суббота в Америке. Dusk, okay, we got Dusk in here too. Who is that? Oh, Moonguard. Wait. Wait, why am I getting tagged? Oh, thank God I got a shield, by the way. Whoever gave me that, thank you. Andre over here, Andre the Giant Slayer. Holy, okay, well this group is set. I'm gonna make a Void Queen lead. You may need to escape out of here some way, somehow. Or I can make PRF lead, that could work too, actually. Yeah, so we're ready. You just won't be able to queue up until you get back to your body. So Kargath, if you get a chance, I'd start trying to see if you can make your escape, make your exit out of here. Yeah, I believe you can. Man, I wish... Wait, can Go Vengeance like pick you up and toss you far away from everybody? Isn't that an ability where they can like pick somebody and throw them in a direction? Because I'd throw you away from them, let you escape. Oh no. Oh no. Stun? Man, healers are busted. Look at that. He's just living. This guy got himself frozen. I don't even know how that happened. Oh man, yeah. Oh no. Wait, Andre's helping. Hold on, Andre's assisting. Andre with the assist. Hold on, Andre's trying to get the kill. Andre's with the turnaround. Now they're focusing on Andre. Yeah, now perfect. That's the opportunity to escape. Do it. Get out of there. That guy's still on you because he's being super annoying. Because I mean, it's a hunter player, right? Am I right, boys? I mean that would have been GM. Thomas Isle, rare loot and bronze for threads and mimics. Okay, apparently they got yet another thread farm that they're gonna be nerfing in just a moment here, boys. Every time Wowhead is like, every time Wowhead lets us know, hey, a new farm came out, Blizzard's like, time to ruin someone's day. It's every time, literally every time. And Wowhead is like, we're just reporting on it, definitely not snitching, but it's like just about everyone you put an article on gets nerfed. It's like the conveniences. The coincidences are palpable, my friend. 46% chance for Furlath of 8 greater embers, only 6 out of 7 more weeks off. Man, yeah, I feel like they, oh man, it should have increased. They should have done this. Your chance to get Furlath increases with every week that goes by for everybody globally, just so at some point you just get a guarantee Furlath. At that point, it just becomes not like a legendary, but like a must-have if you were looking to push for PvE content. It's just a must-have. Oh, why you? Okay, Ken's, you don't need to attack me. I'm just kind of over here. I don't like being. I don't like you scoping me out like that. I feel like it just I feel like a rabbit, and you're just like a vulture flying above me. Alrighty. Well, we gotta get ready here. All right. I'm gonna give Perry off lead because we are good to go. I'm gonna bounce. I need to get. Where are you? Generic. Where are you? There we go. Well, I'm just gonna do it like this. Invite spectator match. Tank. Bear 5, beautiful. 1973. Generic 5, not grand 1. Alright, first actual match of the day. Holy, it took us a bit here. Took us a bit. It was an exciting one though, telling you what. It was definitely an exciting one, that's for sure. Alrighty. You guys have fun, enjoy yourselves. I hate starting off with a song because it doesn't actually let me do shuffle off the bat. And I keep hearing the same song over and over and over, and then I like it less. Every PvE has it too. Every PvP or during the chosen. Can't use during the chosen unless I have it. Oh yeah, that too. Yeah, I forget that for this season you can literally use all this raid gear, and some of it is actually best in slot. Yeah, they like, even if they nerf it, I think you still end up running it, right? Even if it's like a very tiny shield, it procs often enough where it's probably still worth the value here and there. Yeah, when you're gonna run some twos together, yo, me and you, I mean, when me and you gonna run some twos together, when do you want to run them? Between like remix and alpha, I've been having a very, very hard time getting some time for myself, really. So Twitch, we missed like one on team 1, but they're probably just gonna attack down Duratar. No big deal. Dust till claw. I like this variation of the Pandaren set actually. Shoulder, and you get yourself, I mean, lack of armor, but still I like parts of that actually a lot. We got high power here. We got us those pieces of the bat versus Horde, Bidya, IBF, AMS, sending everything in pieces as he's sending a full crusade. Stun, doesn't go for the trinket, just breaks out fairly quickly. Bidya with the trinket themselves, and pieces just holding on to that shield of vengeance. If Bidya can break past the shield, maybe enough damage. Pieces maybe looking at a bubble here. He's just waiting. He's looking for a heal. You're just waiting. Pieces, you're too low on health. Lay on hands. Okay. Pieces, bubble would have probably been a safer choice, but if Bidya gets to claw you down right now, that lay on hands was definitely misplayed. Got himself a quick blind. Stammer onto Bidya. Does he just win with a hammer? Does he just move with the hammer? Hold on a second, I missed a second, hold on, Bardia! Too bad paladins have too many holy power abilities at their command, right? He has some dispels though. Judgment dispels, does he have a forbearance though? That is the question. Because he go down here. Hold on a second, hand of freedom, trying to run out of here. Stun, do you have a bubble? Does get the bubble, he just runs by the bubble. Wait, unless Bardia, yeah, there's no shot Bardia wins that. There's just no way Bardia wins that. That was that way too close, man. PRF? No, it's actually gonna be Sensei. Up next, big hammers. Big hammers. Big fists right into pieces. I don't even know if that was a touch of death or not. Might have actually been. As high power got himself full chain onto Sensei. Got him out in the open. Chain of ice, claw, and shadows from a distance. Just trying to keep the pressure from at bay with an IBF to follow. Breaking out of the stun real quickly. He needs to make sure there's quite a bit of distance between him and the monk. He got blinds, he got a whole army he could summon, stun onto Sensei, it is going to be kind of DR from last match. Silence to follow, maybe can stop some of his casting. I think a Karma can still turn things around. A big death back to a half power, which means he's not going to be able to get a lot of healing in this situation. Quick blind to Sensei, just trying to see if he can bounce out of there. Sensei's actually super low, hold on. If you could get good line of sight on Sensei, he could just die to your pets. Wait a second, Sensei trying to go for healing? Soothing Mist, that should help him stabilize. Higher power, next stun could be the end of Sensei. You just got to get him low enough. I feel like you got to get him low, then stun him, and then have a go. But if you can get a line of sight of the guy, go for a couple of death coils, like proc death coils and clawing shadows, you might be okay. Chain, but he's walking right into fist. Dropping every defensive, but it's only for magic damage, physical damage, able to at least go for a bit of healing. Stun into Sensei, full army of the dead. You just gotta find a way to escape the karma. Lexi to follow. I think it might be over Trinket right after. Sensei needs a bit of damage though. High power got him so low. Oh my god, the fact that you saved a karma there, that is actually so rough. That is a lot. Dusted Claw is going to be up next, trying to get an angle versus Sensei. As is going to be quick in cap around the corner. Everybody's running the Shadow Fan Mog, man. Everybody's running the shoulder and the helm. It looks so good. Oh, Dusted Claw, you're Worgen? I guess that makes sense with the name, huh? I guess that actually makes all the sense in the world. Wait, it's not Void Queen we're missing. Never mind, it's not Void. I thought we were missing Void Queen. Never mind, we're missing a Feral Druid. Okay, so we're missing Tyr. Alright, Dust trying to see if he can get himself a bit of damage versus Sensei. Do you have a proper go here? Trinket available still. Karma gonna be used by Dust. That's gonna be Sensei backing up out of the Dust. The Claw wants to maximize the value of the Karma, but at the same time, you're really looking for the defensive play. Very much looking for the defensive play, so he's gonna hang back for a minute into an in-cap. Trinket to follow. Fist of Fury locking down Sensei. Does have a leg sweep available. Actually, do you just get parried on a leg sweep? Is that what happened? Is that what happened? Locking down Dusted Claw, looking for Lexi, but their own cannot parry. Oh yes, you can not Lexi while parry is active. I always thought it was like an AoE stun, so I thought it would be a holy PRF just went flying. Was that just a kick by Sensei? Is that what you got going on? Is that kick? Hold on. I haven't seen that kick used in a while, by the way. I kind of want to see you use it again. What was that? He just went flying. What was that talent voice? Wait, Sensei gonna be able to take this again? I feel like we got ourselves a bit of a deja vu. Last time Sensei walked in, he's just getting pounded back to back to back by multiple classes in a row, and he just keeps on bringing victories for his team. This if you're locking down PRF, got himself. Oh, you do have a big old kick. Look at that. Just sent him flying. Holy, first class. Oh my goodness. Oh yeah, he's okay. At this point, you're showing up, but it looks so good. Oh yeah. This monk is out here to assert his dominance, man. He's got his gladiator mount, got everything done for the season 4. He's ready for the war within. This guy is amped. He's at peak condition, peak performance, trying to see if he can get himself a flawless victory, backing away from PRF, just forcing the duel into a full-on reset. PRF, Sensei, both of them got cooldowns coming back up a little by little. They're all desynced, and they're all about the same, actually. What are the differences here in CDs? It looks like PRF has an extra CD that Sensei doesn't? Or no, it's a defensive that Sensei has that PRF doesn't. It's a Warlock Hellstone. That's what it is. In-cap does go for the leg sweep into a Trinket immediately by PRF. Ring of Peace trying to be used by either monk to disrupt one another into a full Karma by PRF. Seeing Sensei going in for cooldowns. Got a Karma of his own. Try to see if he can break through Karma PRF, so he can have his Karma break. So PRF starts taking damage. Fist of Fury, PRF with a big defensive. Got himself even more damage reduction here. Both monks are dropping down ley lines in every direction, just painting the floor. And it's going to be Sensei getting kind of lowish on CDs. but he's doing okay. PRF is low on health. I feel like with monks sometimes I don't even look at their health. Big kick, knocking him up in the air. I do like that displacement ability. You don't ever see that being used at all, but I like that a ton. Into a disarmer to Sensei, but he's able to lock down quick Zoan, jumping together at PRF, taking him out all at once with Void Queen trying to see if he can get himself an angle. Mobility is going to be the biggest foe for the Shadow Priest. There's just not much you can really do to catch up to a monk. Stun to follow, does have the lockdown, trinket available for Sensei with a quick spear hand strike, interrupted Void Queen on Shadow, and it's not going to give him opportunity to use Disperse at all, knocking him up in the air as a root comes out. Unless Sensei has a way to break out of it with Tiger's Loss, there's not much you can really do. He also does not have a way to reverse the magic damage back to Void Queen, so that Mind Games is going to do a bit of damage. Void Queen trying to reposition. Big Void Torrent. Lockdown on Shadow. Might be over. Looking for a Flash Heal. Is that going to be enough? The Flash Heal is doing a little bit here. As it's going to be cooldowns on a Void Queen. Sensei is going to bounce out of the entirely. Does not want to fight the Shadow Priest once he has any kind of damage cooldowns. And it's going to be porting. Trying to sneak behind him. Fear to follow. Yeah, let's give Void Queen an opportunity to actually have a proper go. Silence on the Sensei. I don't really know what you could lock out of a monk with a silence. You definitely can't lock out a Karma. Massive damage on the Void Queen. Disperse, but it doesn't matter. Just kills right through this person with a touch of death. He pressed the button too. It just did nothing. And Sensei with a quick 5-0 clean sweep on his team. Well, very well done, honestly. I can't really say much. I actually want to see what Sensei thinks about some of the monk changes coming out too. Let's take a look at him earlier in the alpha. How do you feel about it, my man? I actually want to know if you're excited for it or not, because it looks really, really good. Let's get another one going, boys, yeah? Let me know if you guys are missing a body. I can pop in. We can help you guys get a +1. Let me know if we're still 5. Let me know if we are still 5. And Kineric, I can find out. Still 5? Beautiful. If you guys got 5 on Team Hank, which it looks like you guys missed a guy, but Sensei playing for 2. Right? He's absolutely eating. Still 5, but never showed up. I mean, we can still run it, right? We can still run it either way. Hook. And I guess what you could do is, like, if Tier doesn't join again, we could swap him out for somebody else. Very excited for a whole different playstyle. Yo, I'm very interested to see what they're gonna do and how it's gonna feel on the resource economy, because they're making certain abilities a little like jabs or Tiger Palm. I used to call it jab back in a mob, so I'm so stuck with that. But like that ability is becoming a little bit more expensive, but it does a bit more damage, and the amount of chi you can generate is a little bit more, because of that change, a bit more limited, but things hit harder. So it feels like I'm wondering if it's going to be disruptive or not, I guess. It feels like there's a potential for a bit of downtime, which for PvP it's not the worst thing. It feels really good to start with 2 cheap perma always. That is true. That is true. Oh wait, you actually have the alpha. You can actually play around with it. Okay. Yeah. Because I'm trying to explain it as if like you don't know it, but you already do. I keep forgetting. That's my beat. That feels really good, ammo. Okay. Yeah, that's me, man. That's me. Dude, there's not that many people that have alpha. Like whenever you're trying to just like, okay, let's do some class testing. Let me go unlock some stuff. Let's go for a dungeon or whatever, right? Trying to get a group together is like pulling teeth right now. I'm hoping they do like a big wave of invites, at least by the time beta comes around, so you can constantly do dungeons and test PvP or whatever. But yeah, it's just the amount of testing you can do right now is like very, very, very limited. You could run a delve, but like that doesn't really test the class. So like, unless you're a high level character running a lower level delve, then it like squishes your auto level, and it really kind of becomes a challenge a bit. Besides that, not really. Besides that, nothing really like feels all that challenging. You're never like having to like sweat and actually like manage your defenses or whatever. That's what I really want to do, is like, how can I manage my cooldowns to min-max here? That's all I'm trying to do. Like once M+ testing is there, I think it'll be a lot more fun. But again, need more invites, a ton more. Still hoping to hit someone, get some love. Twitch. Yeah, same. Got us a Sensei off the bat. Are we still missing a 5th? On Team 1, he might be. Sensei is gonna have to play for 2 here, as is gonna be pieces of the bat hammer hanging over Sensei's head. Does he use a karma? Does he blow any cooldowns? Trying to see if he can delay any CDs at all. Warlike Houston does get used in order to give himself a little bit more breathing room, as Pieces with a full bubble does not want to give Sensei an out whatsoever. Actually quite a bit of damage, and he's ramping together with a Crusade. He's trying to see if he can set up a karma. Worst time, does he just fight through a karma? Does he want to? Blind? It looks like he doesn't really want to. Trinket out of Sensei. Pieces might be in a lot of trouble. Trying to turn it around. That's going to be big reversal back onto the Paladin with Void Queen charging at him as fast as possible. No more Trinket for the Monk for a bit. So maybe it's an opportunity for a Shadow Priest to take a win here. But it's a very, very, very skewed matchup. Normally monks win this kind of matchups. We have seen Shadow Priest turn it around out of nowhere, but it's a lot more difficult than you think. It's just consistent damage over Shadow Priest. Can maybe lock down Sensei. He's trying to see if he can break the tether. Just use the mobility to break out of there. The pet attacking, doing a bit of damage, doing him in. That's going to be I was thinking it was going to be a Siphon. No, it's just a normal tentacle. If that was a Siphon, that would have been awesome. The poor back-to-back for Sensei just to avoid group for a bit, going for as much healing as possible. That is really well set up. But the fact that two pillars are close enough where you can just board behind both, that is super, super nice. In cap onto Void Queen. Still looking for a bit of a defensive, trying to play around the mind games as best as possible. Whenever you get slapped by that, you want to limit the amount of damage you do to an enemy, because otherwise I'm just going to heal him. Or the amount of healing you do to yourself during that time, because you're just going to do damage to yourself. Since he's taking a bit of damage, got himself a bit of go versus Void Queen. Cooldowns are available for the Shadow Priest, trying to see if he can go for a bit of a fade. Looking to not get locked in. That's going to be, quick jab towards the tail end of that cast and just got himself a quick, I'm pretty sure touch of death there, right? I'm pretty sure it's a touch of death. PRF got himself a proper go. Sensei should have a trick coming back up here in just a little bit. At least Human Racial is in play immediately. Question is, does Sensei still run the knock-up ability though? Because I haven't seen him use it so far in this match. But I want to see if he's running it still either way. But we'll see in a bit. In cap immediately by PRF. Lexiup on the Sensei can break out of it. Oh, he does immediately toss him. He does immediately knock him. He's just going to try to see if he can deal with it. I think he probably took it just for Monk specifically. Just so he can be able to, just so he's able to yeet him out as soon as possible. Because that does work really well. And it doesn't look like you can parry it either. Like when you get Fist of Fury, it doesn't look like a knock-up ability. You can avoid it at all. Massive damage on the PRF. Karma to follow Sensei, just trying to see if he can plunge right through the Karma. PRF on the full-on defensive, locked out on his heel, looking for ports back-to-back, just trying to see if he can buy himself some survivability here. That's going to be Sensei with a Human Racial? Or did he use it a little earlier? In cap to PRF. I think it's over, right? Yeah, it's over. He locked it down completely. That was so good. That was nutty between High Power and Dustil Claw. I mean, it's going to be one of the others going to have to find a way to win versus Sensei. That is a tough matchup, though. Absolutely a tough matchup, though. This is going to be. Is it high? Yeah, High Power. I feel like he actually had a really close call versus Sensei last match. It was actually so good. I feel like a Monk can. I think a Monk generally wins against a Death Knight just because Death Knights are kind of squish in comparison. But the amount of damage on Holy D it can do if you can keep him away from Pillar, clawing him down, death calling him with a full army, that's a lot. As long as you just got to find a way to mitigate the Karma. And he actually does not have a Karma. Trinket immediately for High Power, but he's backing up out of there as soon as possible. I think that was immediate route out of Sensei. And he's just trying to see if he can back up out of there completely. For High Power, he might want to make a play at some point. Leg sweep is down. Karma is down for 15 seconds. He could potentially just send everything at Sensei and try to see if he can just overpower him. Trying to control the fight early on. AMS up really early into a blind right after. Got Sensei out in the open without any kind of pillars. Grippy hand to follow if he's trying to see if he can back up out of there. He's trying to see if he can bounce. And if you position yourself correctly, you could potentially grip him out in the open. He does end up making an escape, trying to avoid the DK as well as the pets as much as possible. In cap to follow. Does not have a leg sweep for a bit with the Ring of Peace playing full defensive right now. So for High Power, a lot of the damage, was it just Apocalypse? Or was it just normal army? I think that might have been just army. That was the Apocalypse with double mages. Karma to follow. Just needs survivability. Needs to find a way to live this. Ledgeborn is available. Stunner to Sensei. Trying to see if he can just fight through the Karma. Got himself death back really early on with whatever defenses he has. Got himself magic defenses, but can't really deal with a physical damage all that easily. And Sensei just keeps on pounding. Fists of Fury back to back in there. With Dustil Claw trying to see if they can get himself some kind of a play versus Sensei. Got himself Blender. What is it called? Chi Torpedo? I haven't seen people use Chi Torpedo in a while, man. I feel like everybody uses roll nowadays. Maybe Cheater Peter's actually good. I feel like Cheater Peter was insane when it actually did damage. And monks would have to do this Cheater Peter jump thing when they didn't move anywhere. Oh, massive kick on the dust. Cannot really do much. That was a win. And that was Serenity. Trying to see if he can take a page out of Sensei's book. They're using that knockback ability themselves, but getting kind of low in health. Maybe look at our karma right now. There goes the karma. As they even popped an extra defensive layer with the, what is it? Reverse harm? Trying to remember which one is monks, which one is the demon hunter ability. Dusta, at this point, without any cooldowns, all they got in mobility, trying to find an escape, trying to find some survivability. Fist of Fury, trying to see if he can lock down Sensei, massive kick, but does end up taking him. I think with a strike of the Windlord at the very, very end. My God, there's actually no way to beat that, huh? Sensei's actually OP. Okay, let's see if we can get ourselves another one going, boys, yeah? Try to see if we can maybe get us as a +1 on Team Tank, although they don't really need an extra. They don't really need an extra one. Sensei's doing the job for the entire team, man. I can't get Shikamaru to join in over the... Yeah, oh, you guys need a +1? Okay, so Tank, I'll be able to join you guys in a bit here. Actually, what I could do is get Shikamaru for this team as well. +1? Okay, we'll try to see if we can get a +1 here. Yeah, I can join in a bit here. Okay, I'm lead. We need +1 for either team, boys. +1 for both of them. Or however many. Need 2. Diabol is leading. Okay. Okay, we'll try to see if we can form a group, reform the groups a little bit here. So we're listed in Raid's Legacy section if you guys want to join us. Looks like we need 2 for this team as well. Unless PRF, we're just switching over. It might just be switching over. I'll go last for a few games. Sure, sounds good to me. Mama Hunter, more than welcome to join us, man. More than welcome to join us. Our group is listed right now, unless you just want me to invite you directly. Let me know. Where am I with the groups? With the... Okay. Yeah, we're getting... NA has been getting a lot of duels. Forsaken. Is that you? Caneric? On an alt? I like the name. Wait, you're an undead? No, I was gonna say. Imagine if you... I was just thinking, like, imagine if he's Forsaken, undead DK named Forsaken. Right? That would be a lot. I mean, too much Forsaken. I'd be a lot of Forsaken in there. But I'm gonna make a lead. And we should be good. Invite, so we'll get you guys +2. Hopefully we'll fill. We'll see if we can try. Beautiful. Pass my lead, and I'll scrounge through whatever I have left on my B-net. Whatever I can find, man. Sepulcher? You know, I'm actually going to switch it up. I was going to say, Sepulcher is fine. But I like Molten Core. Call it good luck. Right? Call it good luck. Call it just a vibe. I'm just vibing Molten Core right now. Okay, yeah, I know you are. I know, my guy. I know. I'm really bad with names, but I do remember you, though. Like, I'm terrible with names. Trust. Hey, wanna join some 5V5 1v1 Duels tonight? See if he's down to join then or not. Wartherus? Could ask him maybe. Ty? Yo, hey. See if he's down potentially. Okay. Cool, Sniper's down to join in. And Ty, let me know when to Cool, so we got Ty and we got Sniper joining in, so that's perfect. That's gonna make us a 5-man team right there. Down knows who the good people are, but puts them on the same team anyway, because reasons. Okay, I don't put anybody on the same teams, man. I don't put anybody on the same teams. I just post a group, anybody sends up, I take you immediately. You know what I mean? That's all I do. Like, you guys see the entire process from the get-go, okay? Let's not get it twisted. I don't put that much, like, crazy effort of, like, all right, let me use some mathematician here, some thaumaturgy to craft together 2 equal teams. I can just throw them together and we just roll. You know what I mean? Like, if you want to mix it up a little bit, I'm down for it. I'm down for some suggestions or whatever. I usually just do whatever's easiest, right? Throw teams together, good to go. Conspiracy, exactly. Trash is not even that good. You've got a couple of kills here and there. Don't worry about my guy. Don't worry about my man. Honestly, Hunter has such a good no gear. I get yourself a full set of honor gear if you have any honor. I don't know if you how behind you are. Like, I'm not gonna stop anybody from like playing. You're more than welcome to join us on the 5v5s anytime. I don't really, you know, make any kind of restrictions like that. But yeah, if you're that behind, at least a full set of honor gear should get you like something. At this point though, like, unless you conquest it out all the way through and get yourself some bullion gear, yeah, it's gonna be a little rough, I'm not gonna lie. We get at least 1 kill, did a job. Honestly, sometimes even for your team, like if you think of the 5v5 duels from a team perspective, even if you don't get a kill, but you get somebody super low, but then squeak in there, get the finisher, you did your job too, right? So it all depends how you take the duels, right? Whether you want to look at them at as a 1v1 thing, or as a group, like as a group activity, or as a personal progress or whatever. If you look at them as a group activity, then if your actions cause them to blow a trinket and then die to the next guy, you did good, you know? I think most people try to see if we get a 1v5 in these, but like at the end of the day, there still is a team, right? And that contribution does kind of matter, sort of, kind of. I don't know. We don't really have any specific rules or like a point system or anything like that, right? It's like its own amoeba of entertainment and group activity, 5v5 1v1 duels, right? Technically team sport, but also kind of like an opportunity for somebody to get some spotlight and get as many kills as possible, right? Technically. But yeah, Griff is all about everyone else. True. I'm surprised we didn't see Griff on yesterday, but then again, Griff's been bullied on by the chat enough. I feel like he's just gonna. I feel like he probably might have permanently quit duels. I feel like he's gonna show up once in a while, get bullied in chat every single time it happens. As soon as people see Griff, they're like, "Oh my god, here we go again, dude!" Every time. And like whenever he's out dueling, like every time I'm like, all right, I'm definitely gonna try to see if I can keep a positive attitude about it. Everything's gonna be good. And then it's like by the time he does his 3rd reset for no reason, right? He blows cooldowns, right? Blows every CD. He goes for a cheap shot, then hits a gouge, goes for a reset. When he does that the 3rd time of the match, literally 3rd reset of the match, I literally get tired. Like physically, mentally, emotionally, I'm like, I'm drained. I want to go to sleep now. Okay. I want to go to sleep. I'm not even joking. Every time I'm like, all right, hold on. Gotta do something. Hold on. Get the energy back, right? Focus in the moment, right? I can't give myself like a literal pep talk, but it's like in my brain, I'm like, all right, hold on. Just chill, refresh, find the flow. Find the flow again, and just as soon as I get hit by Griff doing resets, it's just like I feel it's just like I feel like I get hit by a truck, man. I'm ready for a nap. I'm ready to sleep. Honestly, it's so bad. It is so bad. Like, I love Griff. He's a nice guy. He's trying so hard, but he's trying so hard. He's just going for reset after reset after reset, and I'm just like, I can't handle it. I want to go to bed. I want to go take a nap now. And you would imagine like, oh, that's a funny exaggeration, Dal. It's not an exaggeration. I really want to go to bed. It's exhausting watching that. Actually exhausting. Maybe it's like I've been doing this duels thing for way too long, so I've been seeing the same old play too many times in a row. But dude, we've been through BFA when duels lasted for ages, right? Two Fury Warriors fighting each other for 10 minutes in a row, getting each other so close. I remember like watching that for hours, and I had energy just pumping every single second of it, right? So there've been some really long ass duels, and I've had plenty of energy for every minute of it. And then there's Griff, right? They're doing rogue resets. It is not the first time Rogues did that. You know what? What expansion was it when Rogues really had to take super long to even win a game? and they could barely win. Was it Legion? Was it BFA? It was some, I think it might have been BFA when they had to do like 1 billion resets just to get a win because they did 0 sustain damage and everybody out healed them. Like they were a CC bot and nothing else. Like they did 0 damage. They could crowd troll you out of the wazoo, but did nothing. It just delayed the inevitable. So Twitch, maybe from those days I'm just like built up that exhaustion, man. How are we missing one over at Team 2? What is happening? We got ourselves Dust, we got ourselves Forsaken, we got ourselves Pieces and Shadowhunt. We had everybody together for a 5-man. What happened? Forsaken gonna be first up versus Buff Arms War. God, that's a good mount, dude. I need to go and I'm still leveling up a character. For some reason, Blizzard thought my panda apparently did too many frog farms, and then basically quote unquote nerfed my frog, but they actually gave me more stats than I had. I did frogs for 30 minutes at most. I had it for like footage in the video. For some reason, I was marked in the farmer list. It's so wild. But it looks so good. I gotta get some of those mounts, man. I'm leveling a mage just to get more mounts. But Forsaken trying to see if he can get himself any kind of survivability versus Buff Arms. Absolutely getting ripped apart in the opener. Got him some defenses. Waiting out for the death pack. Needs to keep the pets as well as the slow one to Buff Arms. As he's trying to avoid the pets. And actually, look at the pets. Look at the undeads. If you can keep him out the opener with the mages, that cast that they're doing is actually quite a bit of damage. He's executing those things down, trying to keep him down as best as possible. Got him some reflect for a second. AMS up for Forsaken. But there's only so much magical damage that a warrior can do. Both are super low. Stoned and Forsaken. The execute's just chopping them up. It looks so good. If anything Shadowlands gave us is an absolutely glorious animation for Warriors Execute. You gotta love it, man. Oh wait, we do have 5. There we go. Was it high power we're waiting on? I think it was. Was it? We had Dust. We had Pieces. Oh yeah, it was high power. From one death to the next though. My goodness. At least warriors are not squishy in comparison. Remember when they nerfed the armor of warriors for season 3? And then season 4 came out and I feel like armor is fairly equalized. Everybody got more stats. Everybody's as tanky as they can be right now. And Buff Arms, he's living the life right now. It's going to be a leap with a blaze from trying to make sure he doesn't get hit with CC. As high power looking to get himself the swarm out and about, the undeads swarming around Buff Arms, trying to see if he can stay on the move, trying to avoid the DK. If he's going to take damage from the army of the undead, that's just a thing that's going to happen. He can survive it. He just can't be getting hit by the Death Knight clawing him down from one side and the army on the other, just trying to avoid at least one of these sources of pain, sources of damage. Into a stun. That's got him some big bleeds, high power with yet another army. Parry up and available for Buff Arms, just trying to see if he can survive this big executes at a high power. Does get hit with a stun into a trinket, stun right back at high, into a 1 execute. Second, looking for a third, looking for a fourth. Deathback is going to help deny some of that execute power, but high power is still super behind. Got himself a little bit of that clawing shadows with Chain of Vice, looking to get whatever heal he can, but at this point there's just not much he can do. One last execute, I believe it was execute number 5 out of Buff Arms, taking him out with, who's it going to be? Shad as a marksman? Okay, technically could get himself a big opener. Question is though, is he going to be able to do it? Buff Arms, if he got himself reflect, he goes left, he could, yeah, he could potentially reflect the CC back at Shad. Shad is just trying to make sure. Aim shot? Hold on, he's got himself a freebie. Did that actually go? Hold on, do those arrows, the wind arrows, does that actually connect? Trap down immediately. Shadowhunt, I think he might have been able to avoid the Warbreaker by Buff. Is going to be a freezing trap right after into more aim shots, as Buff does not send that CC long at all, though he does end up leaping away right out of the line inside of that aim shot last second. Shad got himself full cooldowns, but at this point Buff Arms, his main, I guess, is it his main? The tufts of hair at the top of his like head, back, hump. Is that a hump? I guess it's a hump. Just gotta poke it from behind the platform. Shad with the immediate turtle, just trying to see if he can get himself any kind of survivability out of this whatsoever. Stun to follow. Both arms avoiding the freezing trap completely. Is gonna walk into with a blaze from Shad. I think it's just over. Just getting chopped up. Marksman Hunter does not have the survivability for this unless you get yourself a proper setup. I think if you're just gonna be fighting the guy out in the open, it is gonna go down very quickly. Does still claw. Switching up Mogs though, I like it. Wait, what do you fist weapons? Or weapons at all? You had weapons for a second. Unless you have like invisible weapons, like hidden weapons. I'm not even sure. I like that set. I'm not a big fan of the hoodie though. Like out of all the pieces, I've never been a big fan of the hoodie. Oh wait, you do actually have invisible weapons or like hidden weapons. technically it's a weapon, just a hidden one. You would get it back at the remind me if I'm wrong here, the Pandaria like sanctuary that you can go back to as a monk. Pretty sure that was like the first evidence of like a hidden item that they added in the game for monks. It's gonna be buff arms getting blasted or doing the blasting rather, as Dustin Claw looking to go counter offensive here. He's gonna need the Fist of Fury parry for parry right now as buff arms is doing brilliantly fine. Dustin Claw may be in trouble, will need mobility to escape this. That is back-to-back executes though. Second Fist of Fury giving him a little bit of survivability into a port, trying to see if he can avoid buffs as much as possible. No health, no bleeds. Just the raw power of the bleeds taking you down. Oh my goodness. I feel like I feel like I distracted the monk by talking about this whole technical hidden weapons thing. Oh my god. Boring. Wait, were you in the team buff arms, Ty? Wait, come on. Come back, man. You didn't get a chance to play. I didn't think buff arms are just gonna walk in and just start chopping boys up. He's got a little bit of gear. He doesn't even have the legendary, man. He's not even in his prime. He hasn't even gotten his Lego ring combo yet or anything like that. And there's those that are available right now. PvE rings with a PvE Lego. It is wild. As Pieces trying to see if he can tear buff arms into pieces himself. He got himself Avatar, got himself Hammer hanging over the man's head. Or not? Is it me or does the hammer just disappear? I feel like, does it still do damage or does it like not do any damage at all? I don't really know. Trinket out above, just trying to see if he can survive that rallying cry. Just looking to play a bit of defensive while full immunity up for Pieces. Quick stun. I don't know if he can maybe reflect something. He reflected something. It looked like for a second he reflected a Hodge, but that was just a normal shockwave. Fear onto Pieces. Man, it might just be going down big. Oh. Okay. Okay. This is the best part whenever I got a fuller commentary. Fake hammer. Yeah, what happened to that hammer? I feel like it hangs over the man's head, right? And then it like keeps lowering down, disappears. And I keep expecting like a hammer to slam right afterwards, but then nothing happens. Like what? But yeah, I love it whenever something happens in a duel and the comment turns from me talking about what abilities are sending, right? Turn stun for the win, exactly. But it just comes down to me reacting to the amount of crit damage they're doing. Just a quick old, oh, whenever you see a fatty execute. I love it. Let me see if we can get another one going, yeah. Ty, are you actually bouncing? Because I'll need to join a group. I think we're buff or, yeah. And see if we can get a fifth. But let me know. If we are still ready, then we'll keep going with the same groups. Or if you need me to help you out, get a switch up, we can do that too. Let me know. No, swap out one for their team. Swap it to the other team. Okay, wait. Swap me on their team. No, I'll swap out one on their team. Wait. Okay, hold on. So you want to go to their team? Okay. Ooh, someone wants to go to your team. So give us one of yours. I will list. Yeah, so we're gonna do a switcheroo for my boy Ty. I'm cool with this. Like, if you guys want to switch, I'm perfectly cool switching up. I'm gonna list the group. You guys can list the group as well. We're gonna take somebody for team from Tank's team over 2 hours, and you guys can have Ty and Buff if you want to, or Tank if you want to list the group up in LFG under Molten Core and call it like 5V5 1v1 or something like that. That'll work out too. Yeah, I'll eventually get my legendary DK, man. How to get her upgraded. So when you do get the Lego, you go to, so you know the bronze vendors in the bronze Dragonflight wing of the does he got it listed? I could see. List it up. List 5. Yeah. There we go. So we could take WWTX. Unless it's you. Hold on, that might be you, right? Here? I do? Okay, okay. So if that's not Ty, then I can grab this guy and then you guys can get Ty, right? No, you are. Yeah, it's Ty. Yeah. Should be listed. I think you signed up for my group. If you were trying to go with the other. Yeah, I think you need to sign up for the other group. I don't know if they're listed or not. I imagine they are, but I can't even see the other groups. Yeah, so you go to the bronze vendors in the bronze Dragonflight district, right? Let me just to double check here. Just to make sure, right? So Drazos, you go over here, right? There's like a whole emerald enclave, and then there's a bronze enclave, and then there's that door that takes you to where the bronze vendors are. So you need to go to that door, right? So it's like next to the stairs, it'd be that building with the bronze vendors, and you go there and you should be able to buy the upgrade token from one of those like raid vendors. Like it's a specific upgrade for the axe, and you apply to the axe, it makes it awaken, you can up it, all that stuff. Oh, her bubble wasn't on? Okay, okay. You want to join ours? Okay, okay. Okay, I got it. Wait, so then buff, you guys need a +1 then, yeah? So up into from our team, ours got 5 already. Okay. So you 5? You got 5? Quick. Yep. Okay. Cool. All right, that works then. Nah. Okay. Never mind. You want more? Okay, we'll do it like this then. So this group is ready. Well, 4 left now. Okay. Okay. I will join and help. And help. Okay, so he was trying to leave your team to go to the other team. Got it. Understood. Okay. Let me see if I can get an invite. Invite, pass, lead. Here we go. We'll take over. We need a +1 for this team. And we'll see if we can get that +1. I appreciate it, man. Thanks. No problem. Anytime. Anytime, my guy. Sepulcher. I'm gonna do that real quick. I'm gonna send it to 1v1 5v5. I guess that works still, right? I usually just do 5v5 1v1, but I've been doing this for years, so yeah. I just gotta. I have a way I normally do these things, so I'm just gonna vibe how I normally do. Well, let's get an invite, man. Ren. I think I invited Soy Loco earlier, right? No, I didn't. Hey, are we hosting more last night? In? See if Soy Loco's down to join in. Why don't you do Twitch channel? I used to stream on Twitch all the time. At some point, like one summer, I decided I'm just gonna try YouTube for a couple of days. And it was a really good decision, because I felt like, look, when you do streams on YouTube or videos on YouTube, trying to get people that watch the YouTube videos over to Twitch to watch the live streams, it's just, you basically having to redevelop a whole new crowd. For a majority of people that watch the videos, it's like pulling teeth to go over to Twitch. That's how at least it was for me. So it's almost like when you're building a community on Twitch, it's almost like a whole nother community, right? You have a YouTube community, YouTube viewers, and then you have streamer watchers. And when you bring the streams over to YouTube, then you're taking away that barrier of having to go to another platform because it's right there. And essentially I felt like I was able to reach that YouTube audience much easier by taking the streams to them. And I like that a lot. And I found it very good for channel growth. And because it's like, you stream on the YouTube, you do videos on YouTube, channel grows either way. I don't have to manage 2 of them. And I just preferred it. And I tried doing both for a little bit, but at some point I just decided to do YouTube. Yeah. Like I could do Twitch, but I don't know. Just haven't had that hankering to like wanna do it, right? Been a second. Like it's a decent platform. Like it's a very popular stream platform. I just don't think there's like, looking back at it now, Twitch is not. It's okay. It's a good platform for streams. I just feel like it's a really bad. Oh, they do growth. Like they don't really give a lot of opportunity for channels to grow all that well, right? Like smaller channels, because I feel like there's a lot of people that do good content that just don't have an audience. But like if more people just discovered them, they could. It's just most people go to Twitch to watch the popular streamers. That's all you do. You don't really go to discover. So discoverability on that platform is just not great. So I feel like it would just be like okay, like one less reason to just like have to do it when YouTube has been successful in terms of reaching that viewer audience for me. but also Twitch has been having like ups and downs left and right and over the years. So I remember at the time I was just thinking like, oh man, oh yeah, this is so much harder. Like we haven't heard any Twitch drama in a while, right? It's been a second, but it felt like it used to happen every 2 weeks, 3 weeks for a good bit. And during those days I was like, oh man, yeah, that solidifies me not really wanting to do Twitch. Tell me down for hosting. I'm down, man. Let me know. Yeah, I don't know if we will do more, but sounds good. All good, friend. All good. Yeah, so he can join us. We need a +1 still. Yeah, one of us here for team tank. I'm more comfortable with this way anyway. Yeah, like for a lot of people, it was a surprising amount of like the fact that you don't have to go to another platform and it's just right there, right in the recommended section or subscription section or however people watch videos really. Yeah, it just makes it a little bit easier. I'll bring Philip for the other team. Okay. Sounds good. Let them know we are listed in LFG under raid legacy raids molten core. Sure, yeah, that sounds good, Ty. More than welcome, Tim. Don't feel like I'm DXD. Wait, is that you? Hold on. Are you on 2 characters? Wait. Wait a second. Are you on 2 characters? Is that what it is? You are. Hold on. Okay. If you're gonna be doing that, you'll want to make sure that you switch between one character and the other. Just because if you end up AFKing on one and ends up DCing, want to get these rolling? Yeah, sure. I'm fine with it if you want to give it a go. Perfectly cool with that. Just make sure like you'll move as either one of them from time to time, just to make sure they don't DC. Because if you stand still in the arena for too long, it will like aggressively DC ya. As soon as take us back, we'll get these going. I'll give him a second here. Do you like a DK still, or do you just chilling on your rogue? I like my Death Knight a lot. Oh, we could get smokes. That's another one we could do. We could get smokes. Hold on. So you could hop off your rogue, we pick up smokes, you focus on your monk. As soon as tank comes back, we could do that. Hold on a second. As soon as tank is back, if he wants in, yeah, that'll work too. That'll work. We'll give tank a second. Hey, we will get these going in a sec. Tank, buff, quick. I don't know, relog. Just gonna go with relog. Yeah, I still play my DK. I haven't played. I've been playing DK on the alpha more than on live. Actually, I do want to play Death Knight in the next expansion though. I mean, it looks good. Have you seen the talent changes? It looks so good. I'm very excited for Frost Death Knight. But I'm hoping Blood will feel pretty good to play either way. They haven't got too many changes. On whole, it should feel really good to play though. And the hero specs I've gotten, I think just Rider of the Apocalypse is enough of a reason to play Death Knight. Unholy, Frost, you're gonna love it. Sin Land could be really... That guy left. Okay, never mind. Smoke's bowed out. Okay, still need +1 then. Still needs +1 then. DC lock it in? All good, all good. All good, all good. Smoke's popped in. Bowed out. Was it somebody I know? Was it Smoke on my real ID or just similar Smoke but not really the same Smoke? Oh no, it was Stone. I was thinking of Stone. Never mind. Never mind. I don't think I know Smoke then. At least not on my BNet. Peep the General, they changed mass res for certain specs in Kata. Bring back old dead party members. Alright, we'll get you both in. Back with life 35% health, 35% mana. Cannot be cast in combat or while in battlegrounds or arena. Wait. This mass res looks so much better than retail one. You mean the icon? Wait, they added mass res for classes for Kata? Was it like that? One possible time. All good, all good. All G, all G. We will get these going in a sec. The icon? The red? It does look pretty cool though. Yeah, it does look pretty cool. Did they... So... Did they take... So did they have mass res back in Kata, or was it like in mob that they added mass res? Or was it added back in Kata? Or are they adding mass res because they don't have like the mass res guild ability anymore? Like, I don't think they had mass res back then, did they? But I don't really remember. Not really. It's been a second. Alrighty. Ready? Just double checking. We're ready still. 5, last one. Just double check it to see if you guys are good to go, and we'll get you guys queued up again. It was in Kata as a guild spell. Okay, so that's what they were doing, right? They're taking that as a guild spell, and they're just giving it to healers, right? Is that how... Am I understanding that correctly? Because I was pretty sure, like, wait a second. I don't think that was a thing until MOP. And I was like, okay, am I just memory holding myself? Am I just like... Am I gaslighting myself? Or did they actually have it? It would be mad... Or it could be made into a guild spell. Okay, I'll need to look into it. I mean, if I go through and look at the WoW wiki, usually you can find all the answers there. But yeah, Ty, just make sure you're just tabbing and just doing a little bit of move between any of those characters. Yeah, that's about it. What put us in the sewers? I mean, put you guys... I don't know, you don't like sewers? We could do the map to sewers. I was trying to come up with a joke and I just like, gave up. My brain decided to alter 4 out of that one. They got the guild spell made into a hybrid for a hybrid classes and can master as a tank and DPS. Oh, okay. Okay, I guess it makes sense because I know they did say they didn't really like the whole guild spells or too many of those, and makes sense. I mean, if that's better, that's better. I know they gutted a lot of the guild like benefits abilities. Do they still have the port, the summon one? Have group will travel, or is that gutted too? Because that one was the best part about Kata. You could just do world PvP with that. Just sneak in an entire raid group onto a boss, and now you have a fight instantly. It was so fun. Like a rogue sneaking in, making a way into a corner where there's no guards, and being the beacon to summon everybody in. That was awesome. I kind of hope they keep that. What do you guys want to do if not Rook? Or what is it? If not sewers? Tigers? Tiger Speak will send that. We have old guild perks, only 2 gutted. It was a mass res and mass summon. The mass summon... No. There is one guild perk I don't think guilds have, and that is money one. Time is money or whatever it's called. But it was basically a perk where anybody in the guild that does quests or kills mobs and loot gold, a portion of that gold would go to the guild bank. That one I know is gone. That one I know is gone. Because that one used to be in Kata, and people would make cesspool guilds because of that, invite everybody in, and new players had no idea that was a feature, and essentially whoever was a GM would basically collect a little bit of gold for everything that you killed. So I know that's gone. So not all of them are in. Some are not. That one's not in. That's for sure. Yeah, it was gone. Yeah, I know that they really didn't like some of them, and that one was a pretty bad one because he just made a bunch of cesspool level guilds where people just get it spam invited and nobody really had any idea what the guild is for. It's just a guild, and they'll just call themselves social guilds. Most people call them cesspool guilds. Are we not getting the queue? Okay, queues might be all bugged. Was making a joke because the name is Dalaran and we're taking us to sewers. Yeah. That's where my brain was going that direction too. I was about to say like, oh, you guys want to hang out in my ancestral home or whatever, and my brain decided Alter 4. It was like it stopped. It stopped trying. Have my own characters in it. I made my own guild in Kata like that. It was made son of gold. I didn't realize that was a mechanic until like way later. Dude, that was a massive new back in Kata. That was my first actual expansion that I was playing. So, yeah, I did not figure any of these things out until way later, and I'm like, oh, that's why. That made all the sense in the world. Rikyu? Okay. I could try Rikyu. Tigers didn't work, so I'm gonna send you guys in. Lordaeron it is. Lordaeron it is. Ty, make sure you set the queue on both of your rogues. I don't know if maybe that is bugging or not. Okay, you're gonna try again. That older brother teach me everything when I started playing. Yeah. Yeah, dude. People that had a guild. Invitation declined by Fanacula. What the hell is Fanacula? Okay, so Lordaeron is no good. I don't know, Blades? Send into Blades maybe? Try Blades. Invitation declined by Fanacula. I'm lead, by the way. I'm trying to... Yeah, it should be working. Whoever's vernacular, they keep declining though. I don't know who that is. Okay. I don't know. I'm accepting? Yeah. I guess do Duels Series again. We'll try that. Request failed. Okay, so it's not even sending it anymore. The grand? It just keeps saying request failed. Who's vernacular? Or funnacular? Could it be two of my tunes? I don't think so, no. Because it was working, but then it started saying the funnacular no longer is declining the cues. Now it's not even working at all. Hello, him daddy. Bye, him daddy. Didn't even have a lot of health on him, actually. Huh. I wonder who you randomly spawned in. Let's do... queued for something? Maybe. Yeah, somebody might have queued for something. Canary, can you peep if anybody is queued for something? Or ask in your group? I guess I'll try to see if we can get another one going. I don't really know. Or not? Okay. Let me try just typing it up again. Maybe the queue broke somehow. Spectator match tank. And there Rick. 5. Lord Iron 1. It says game queue failed. Is anybody offline by chance? There's like multitudes of different reasons why it may not be queuing. No, you're on. And tank. Also on. Oh! Tank! That's why. Because you have 2 characters on your account. That's why it keeps trying to queue vernacular. It's a character on your account or something. That's in Shadow Crucible. Okay, I can do it like this though. Hold on. We can do it like this. I can type in buff arms instead of tank. That's why. I was like, who is the hell's vernacular? But somebody's in your account, I guess. Buff arms more. And Canaric 5. Lord Iherod. Okay. What the hell does it keeps saying I need a target? Buff arms more. Buff arms more. Buff arms more. Buff arms more. It should work. Keep saying I have no target, but I know that I have you on. Sensei, okay, that could work too. Yeah. That could actually work as well. Where's Sensei at? Is it still Nicholas? Although Sensei will need to pop himself online in real ID. Because that should work then. So whenever you get a chance, let me do Canaric then. Okay, that explains it. I was gonna say, like, I felt like I was losing my mind. Like, what the hell am I doing wrong? Oh, no. Sensei, you'll have to pop online for a second, though. If you're gonna be lead. You will have to tell him, though. Because I'm pretty sure he will be under Nicholas. Unless he changes it to Sensei. Yeah, I'm peeping, though. Psycho? Wait, that's Sean. But is that a U Sean or is that the NA Sean? Is that a U or an A Sean? I think that might be a U Sean. Yeah. Oh yeah. Are we seeing Sensei? Are we seeing Nicholas? Or do you have a different reality altogether? Oh, the game. Only you? Okay, I do have you here. Okay, cool. Nicholas. You just gotta be on online or real ID. Otherwise, it's not gonna work. Yeah, I think you gotta be actually like online or real ID. You might even be online. It just BNet might be bugging then. Yeah, double check your BNet just to make sure you're online because it won't let me queue you unless you're online on BNet. Because it uses BNet to queue stuff. What is happening? This guy keeps spawning here for some reason. Aim Daddy keeps spawning here and just running out. Like, how do... Okay, there we go. Nice. Now we're good. Okay, that explains it. I was gonna say for a second, like, who is this? Who is this other person I'm trying to, like, in my work with? Bob, if that's somebody you know, tell them, like, yo, might be. Because I kept spamming them over and over, and they kept telling me their decline. I'm like, huh? What is happening? Still bugged? No, now it's got working. Now it's got working. Okay, now we're actually going. Now we're actually playing. Again, Ty, remember, it is very, 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 very sensitive in terms of like standing still, get booted out of the arena. So you'll want to make sure you tab in between the characters, especially when you're not playing specifically, because it will yeet. It was really like really strict. I'm just letting you know. You might have one of your characters booted. Just be prepared for it. Just saying. Oh man. That's funny. Where were we? There we go. That should do it, right? Beautiful. Just to make sure I get all the audio stuff and all that. Roll the 1F. Switch it. Well, you did get a fantastic goal last time, so you know, at some point we need to take a breather. Dusk? Oh, you even took my advice for the mock stuff. You know what? That looks so much better. That looks so good. Maybe even a headband like the monk one, that'll look good. That cat mount still looks so good. It's jaggies, bunch, like literally 2 polygons rubbing together, but it looks great. Forsaken, first up versus certified immediate stun. Grip it right after. Fear to follow into a Legendborn, trying to see if he can ramp up into an army of the undeads surrounding Cert as he's got himself full void eruption, everything. About if you go for disperse, that's a lot of damage. Take him. Trinket. Oh! Holy, the amount of damage he took out of left field. He was just trying to see if he can. Oh, wait, he did send disperse last second, but it didn't even matter at that point. Holy, what is this damage? What was that? Unholy DK is this absolute glass cannon. On this team, we also got ourselves DX in the back. We got a Horde Bidia. We got us a Sensei. What is that? I was gonna say. I was thinking that was a. Wait, hold on. Look at the horns. And then you have the effect of the swords. I thought that combined together into like one single effect. That looks so cool. From back, it looks like lightning, but it's actually not lightning at all. Stun onto Forsaken as DX got him fully loaded up with Dot's Death Mark and everything for Forsaken. It's going to be down to try to survive the blades. He could deal with the poison damage. He got AMZ, he could drop down. Especially if you get hit by Kingsbane. Definitely want to AMZ this as soon as possible. IBF means to come out. Got himself a trinket. IBF still having to rotate both of them. Looking to get himself as much survivability as possible. Try and deal with the poison damage as best as he can. Needs healing for the bleeds. If he's caught below 10% health full bleeds, he doesn't want to get caught below that. Death Pack just to give himself a little bit of extra health to work with. The dots are still rotting him. But if it's caught below 10% health, it's immediate lights out with his bleeds, man. DX just trying to see if he can back up out of there, chilling for just a second. Got himself a quick step, yet another good road. Forsaken looking to get himself as much healing as possible. Cheap shot to follow. Does he have any more damage to follow? Forsaken trying to see if he can get himself a proper go with the Army of the Dead. Grip him back in. He's at no health whatsoever. I think it just, yeah, it's gone. As soon as you have 10% health, it's just danger zone. You could immediately just snap and just die out of nowhere as DX get himself a bit of a reset. We got Dust on the other team, got ourselves WWTDX. There's got to be a better name for that. There's got to be a better nickname I can work with, right? Pieces, we got us a Shad Hunt as well. And DX as well as WTX. Literally same guy playing on 2 characters. I don't know how he's going to end up dueling himself. But what you might have to do is you might just have to let everybody else go in front of him at that point. So he's not literally dueling himself. A Shad Hunt trying to see if he can get himself a full camo out in the open as a Beastmaster Hunter. And DX is just trying to make sure, if you ever see him stand still, he just has this character moving around just to make sure the game does not kick him out. Because in Arena, it will like randomly boot you if you're standing still for a little bit too long. That's going to be big damage out of the BM. DX, I think he's just going to melt down. Scatter last second as he goes in for a step cheat. Death to follow. The army of these pets are just absolutely massacring the guy. And there's only so much he could have really done there. I don't even know. Once the pets started to come out, one single kill shot, or kill command rather, and all these pets jumped all at once, there isn't much you could really do in that kind of a situation. Horde Body is up next. Shad Hunt back it up out of there completely, trying to make sure there's plenty of range between him and the DK. but he's gonna get yoinked over there. Badia trying to get himself full set of pets and everything available. Scatter shot by Shadhunt right after, trying to see if he can get himself, I think, a grip, but it might have been actually a chain of ice that rooted him. Feign death for just a second, Lich born for Badia, as it's gonna be Turtle Shell out of Shadhunt. Just trying to see if he can waddle out of here. Well, Badia just have to deal with the freezing trap, but besides that, it's actually looking quite good. No trinket available, so maybe Shadhunt can get himself some kind of a CC between all these pets and the clone shadows. Nothing you can do. Yeah, once you get locked down, nowhere to go. It's over. Want to down rogue? Fair enough. Fair enough. I guess it does give an opportunity to play both, because he's backhand, man, from one character into the next. In cap immediately into Badia. Leg sweep to follow. No trinket available for the Death Knight, but does take a bit of a DR from, I think it was the Hunter pet stun, maybe, right? Potentially. TX just blinking all over the place. Does go for the trinket. Breaking out of stun. Body at super low health. Just taking a monks, man. The amount of the raw damage they can put out is just nutty. Buff Arms is actually given an opportunity by Sensei to go first before the Monkus. He's got 3 players he's got to cleave through if possible. TX getting Blaze Storm down, trying to see if he can back up out of there as soon as possible. Still running down to the other Death Knight's Dodds. Got himself a Ring of Peace, but cannot get prevented with a Blade Storm blasting right through. Parry to follow up for that Karma. Just trying to see if he can layer defenses. His Buff Arm just trying to see if he can focus down TX as he got himself double charge into a Disarm Fear to follow. Full defenses are out, and right now neither of them actually has a single good defensive. And Buff Arms, was he trying to see if he could reposition? I think he was trying to see if he could reposition for the next board, possibly. Also, what is that weapon? Is that the is that the Mr. Pandaria one? That is the mop one. That looks so good. I forgot that I forgot those axes look so good. There's one for Alliance and one for Horde. Oh, they're meaty, big old axes, man, for PvP sets. They're actually, I think it's Grievous if I'm not wrong, if not Tyrannical. They're really, really good. TX just trying to see if he can buy himself a bit of a breather. Parry while backing up out of there, trying to zone out Buff, using the Ring of Peace as best as possible, and has got himself a port in order to get himself behind the pillow for just a quick second. This is going to be a full stun by Buff Arms, trying to see if he can crack through amongst defenses. Blaze Storm, unabated, cannot be stopped right now in any of his go. Just needs himself a couple more executes. Big board out for the Monk, but with a stun, does end up locking him down from one to the next, though. As it's going to be a Paladin rushing him at strong, just charging, everything being sent. Big lead by Buff, trying to get himself a little bit of that survivability. Full Crusade is active. If pieces combines together with a full immunity, he actually does use immunity really, really early. If Buff Arms can just back up out of there, wait it out, and then get back in with the parry, he could get himself a good go, surviving this damage pretty well, just using the pillar. Just running faster than the Paladin. Full Warbreaker, War Stop for a second, got himself a parry. Perfect opportunity, shield defend himself for pieces, and Buff does not care. He does not care for that defensive piece. He still got himself basic protection. As long as he uses a bop over a layer enhance, he will be, I think, okay. He could potentially keep the pressure rolling, and Buff survived an entire crusade off of that. You lived an entire crusade, lived to live the tale. I'm kind of impressed, honestly. Full Blaze Storm to follow. Just living it, man. A fully geared Arms Warrior right now with the most amount of armor, most amount of stamina. It's just absolutely nothing stops to try to go for big execute, stun to follow for pieces. Maybe look at a defensive play here. Because right now, as soon as the Blessica falls off, right, 10 seconds of immunity, as soon as it falls off, you're just absolutely a lamb to the slaughter. One execute, Warbreaker, second execute to follow. Needs one charge. Does he connect here? Just needs one per bit. Oh, down to the blaze. Nothing he can do. And he's just gonna leap out of this as soon as possible. Dust Till Claw is the last one left over for the team one. As Buff Arms, God, I just faced through the world, is at least given an opportunity to get as much of an honor duel here as possible. Dust wants to go get a win, but at least I want to do it as honorably as possible. Arms and choke GG. Dude, yeah, Arms Warriors are nuts, man. I mean, they were really good in Season 3 until they did the whole armor nerf or armor redistribution, which made Arms Warriors actually weaker for the entire season, right? Rogues, monks, all those classes were able to pierce right through them. And now that you get yourself full set of gear in Season 4, you got the most amount of armor you're going to get ever. You're the most amount of stamina, most amount of gear. And warriors generally tend to scale well with gear for endgame content, whether it's raids, dungeons, PvP. The better you give them, the better weapon they can get, the better they're gonna do. And at the beginning of expansion, you can only get only so well with your weapon. But now we get literally the best gear you could possibly have. The only thing that man could get is a legendary. And at the very least, imagine this guy with a legendary, dude. Buff Arms has been one of the better warriors, one of the more better sounds so bad. I don't want to compare you boys, but definitely one of the more notable warriors on the NA, and that's the Claw is really feeling it. Maybe looking for a karma here really early, trying to rotate whatever defenses they got. That's going to be a double layer between a what's it called, dampen harm and brew, fortify and brew. So he's got himself the most amount of defense possible. Quick stun, maybe this will be enough. Blaze Stone to follow is looking for that karma at literally no health. Literally no health. Buff does not care. He's just executing right through it. He's slamming right through. He doesn't care for the karma. This is one good hit. Might just have it here. Big knockup. Claw needs a bit of survivability. Knocking him over. Just running him over with a big old execute. The most amount of damage that Arms Wars are going to see is in Season 4, man. The most amount of happen you can get. That's rough. Yeah, you know what? The Wonder Cracker is running around on EU, just slamming it. Absolutely destroyed it. It's actually so good. GG boys. All right, GG man. Thanks so much popping in, man. Appreciate you. What time is it? 6:40. Gotta go RL things. All good, my guy. What we might do is we might actually call the duels here, just because it's been so hard getting duels up and running on both NA and EU. I might just end up calling it a little bit early, just like a hair early. Yeah, why is Paladin's so broken right now without the axe is broken? What do you mean, like busted? That's actually a good question. I think it's after the rework of Paladin for, what is it, 10.07? There used to be a class that scaled super good at the very start of an expansion, and they didn't really have endgame scaling. But I think them adjusting Paladins actually makes them like scale better with gear, just because you get raw stats and you just get raw agility and versatility. Super busted, lol. I have been seeing like at least Pallies in my guild doing a ton of single target damage. I think it's after the rework in 10.07, because they used to scale very, very poorly for endgame. But now I think they have better endgame scaling. And they are even going to have better endgame scaling like in the next expansion too. I feel like that's what it comes down to. They just benefit a ton from primary stats, like strength. Because mastery is not as good for them, so now they're going for more haste, crit, versatility, where previously they just, all they could really do is go for as much mastery as possible, and it was never enough, right? They were just like, they needed giga amounts of mastery to be kind of decent, and they were kind of sort of like that back in BFA when they could just overload themselves up with mastery from corruptions, and that was like the last time I remember them being like really, really good at endgame. I mean, Paladins have always been kind of good when it comes to like raiding, just because, I mean, if somebody dies, you get wings, so, and now you have Berez and you got rat aura. So there's multiple reasons to bring a rat, but previously their damage was never really like so good. I think it's just they got really quite a bit of, same even without the axe. I think they're just scale right now with damage sources too, like rings, like Diurna ring, or not Diurna, Aeronog ring, the one that does fire damage. And then so I think they also do pretty well with trinkets, like anything that gives them a damage buff or just does damage on its own. I feel like they end up doing really, really well with those features right now. Yeah. Oh, good friend TY for coming. All good. BFA first to raids, final reckoning first got added and you randomly exploded with damage. It's crazy of them. Yeah, at the very beginning, but then towards the end of that expansion, I remember we had a Red Pally in our guild, and he was struggling to like really do competitive damage just because the class was just not really doing well. But then when corruptions came out, you could stack giga amounts of mastery. Then you really started to see Red Pally actually doing kind of well, or at least our Red Pally doing really, really well with it, right? So it might have been a skill issue, but yeah, it didn't seem. I don't remember seeing a lot of Red Pallys back in the BFA, like towards the tail end until you got a lot of corruptions. So it might just be one of those things where they just scale better with endgame gear, but also like I know that damage ring for Diurna or Aeronog ring is really good for them. Certain damage trinkets could also be really good for them. 1 minute wings is really good for them in terms of like mythic pluses or whatever. Having a B-res is really good. They're generally fairly tanky. With wall, it's Shield of Vengeance, which is going to be a little bit different in the world within because you'll have to have some choices between shield and wall, or like a better version of wall but no shield. So yeah, super busted. They're pretty good. They're definitely pretty good. I'm excited for them for the next expansion too, just because the wake of Ashes, Proc, and Wings I think is going to make him even stronger than before. Like almost always wings uptime. It's kind of wild. Can I believe Ladder Dawn is actually 3 lights of Dawn at once in Kata? Yeah, I think that's what made it. I mean, I guess like right now, even like, because it technically scales up, right? Word of Glory just gets stronger per holy power, and Ladder Dawn also gets stronger per holy power. So you could technically use it only one of them, but yeah, I think it's just at the end of the day, it was because it technically is multiple instances of an ability. Is there a benefit from multiple hits? Because I imagine they could have also done it like you just does more healing per holy power spent, right? But maybe I'm wrong. Or maybe multiple instances is better so you can cover more people, right? As somebody gets like healthier, it starts prioritizing people that are lower. Maybe. I just remember Ladder Dawn being actually a really good ability back in like at some point. Multiple chances for mastery to proc. Oh, okay. I'm not familiar with the mastery back from Cataclysm. So I guess that would also do it, right? Yeah. I don't remember what it does. Mastery is an absorb shield on crits. So I think it's, I'm not sure they're not 80 yet. Okay. That sounds about familiar. Hold on. Maybe I can look it up actually. Wowhead should have like all their stuff updated for Cata Classic. So weird that we're in Cataclysm now for Classic. Just the other day, I felt like we just got into Wrath, but here we are. Classes. Holy Paladin. To stat priority. Will it tell me about their mastery there? 8 scaling. Mastery. Wait, Master was added in Cataclysm? Was Mastery not a stat in Wrath? Weird. Wait, class overview maybe? Oh yeah, Holy Radiance. That's their AoE, isn't it? Oh yeah, I forgot about that ability. Holy moly. Illuminated healing. Okay, you pulled that up before I did. Direct healing spells also place an absorb shield on your target for 12% amount. Each point of mastery increases it. Oh, so I guess it's just more chances to crit. Master is Neo. Oh, okay. I had no idea. That's the thing. I thought for some reason it was on Wrath once you get to max level. Never mind then. Okay, yeah, so it's like direct healing also place an absorb. So basically it just adds more to your heals. For 12% of the amount healed. Each point of mastery increases the absorb amount. Yeah, I remember that being a really, really good mastery because you could pre-absorb a bunch of people before an encounter, and that could be huge back in the day. But yeah. GG's. Yeah, we gotta call it here, boys. Yo, thanks so much for coming by, everybody. Appreciate you, man. Super fun hanging out with you boys as usual. We're gonna try to see if we can keep doing these next week. But between Cataclysm and between MOP Remix, I think Dragonflight may be kind of winding down. We'll try to see if we can keep these alive as best we can. But man, a fantastic set of duels today either way, man. I enjoyed these a ton. I'm gonna go though, get myself some food, chill. Tomorrow is gonna be a day off for me, man. I'm just gonna take it super easy. I got all work done, so I'm hanging out. I'm probably gonna get my work done tomorrow, but I should be just relaxing today, man. Next is gonna be a struggle against raid releases. You're gonna struggle? Oh, it is raid releases, isn't it? Oh, hold on. Most people are gonna get the raids done on a Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, right? Who's gonna be doing raids on a weekend? I mean, maybe I'm just assuming here. Yeah, don't most people raid Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday? We'll see. We'll see. Maybe, right? Maybe. Comes out Thursday midnight. Oh, it does it? Oh, never mind then. Yeah, forget about that. Forget about that then. Yeah, that'd be fun. Well, I imagine we're not gonna have maybe we'll have less people, but I imagine that everybody was playing Cataclysm Friday, right? So the same people that weren't there Friday are probably still gonna be not there. We'll see. We'll find out, right? All we can do is just wait until the day comes. Not gonna put expectations early or anything. But yeah, boys, thanks so much for coming by. Thanks so much for watching. You guys are wonderful, beautiful. Thanks for much for hanging out with me tonight, man. Gonna do more of these next week. Monday, I'm thinking maybe stream, but it's a maybe. Big maybe. Definitely no stream Sunday. Thinking of streaming Monday. Maybe do some alpha stuff as well. Because I do want to start taking a look at some of those classes a little bit more closer detail. I haven't taken a look at the Evoker at all. Priest, I gotta take a look at it as well. Because I really want to get a good You hear that? I hear a bunch of I hear a bunch of characters yelling. What is happening? Have a good one, yo. Thanks so much for coming by, boys. Appreciate you. We'll see if we can get these going again next week, yeah. But yeah, hopefully we get another Build Tuesday or something. But we'll find out. Alrighty, boys. Peace.